Good day, everyone. Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. So I am going to do our September readings, but I'm doing a bit of the astrology part of what you expect. And if you're not interested, you can just scroll past, even though I would suggest you listen because there's things that you may want to know. Now, often we might think, I read my horoscopes and they never resonate. And that's because there's so much more to astrology than your birth sign, okay? There's an ascending sign, there's a Venus sign, there's your moon sign. All of those affect you in some way or form. And sometimes you have huge placements in certain planets and a lot more other signs that you don't realize. And sometimes it's the house that the sign is in. And I no longer do readings without doing your astrology chart because the future is really, well, it depends on you. You create the future, it does not exist. 10% of your life is actually predestined. The rest is up to you. So you might be going, well, then why am I not rich or with my soulmate, and why am I always battling to find good love and blah, blah, blah. Well, your astrology chart will probably tell me more, and because you have a block. Okay. So the interesting part is that, so here's a good example, and I've spoken about this before on my channel, is that Pluto, the god of the underworld, has been in Capricorn since 2008. And so if you're a cardinal sign, Capricorn is cardinal. So anyone who's a Capricorn or who has heavy Capricorn in their chart would have been affected the most. And even those who are, as well as Libra, Aries, and Cancer. Those three have all really been affected quite strongly since 2008. In fact, 2008 is when I had my spiritual awakening. And this is when I started to realize that my long belief systems all of a sudden changed. I started to realize and question more and more as to, well, why I became that why child and everything. That doesn't make sense, but why? And so I delved deep into religion, different religions. Where do we get our information from? And in the last couple of years, it's been even more interesting because I started to go more and started to follow people who, as far as I'm concerned, had proper PhDs in religious science, as well as humetics, which is the interpretation and how people get their information. And it's been very interesting. And I highly suggest you do so, because believing things just because that's what you were told, you'll actually start to realize it's not the brightest thing to do. So you've got to ask and you've got to question things and you need to figure it out. Now, a lot of the biblical truths, Old Testament, actually comes from or is borrowed, and biblical scholars will tell you this, not just me. Again, go Google it. It's borrowed from. So like, for example, Greek mythologies, Akkadian and Sumerian text. Okay, that's where we get the flood myths and all these things. They're all myths, and that's where we actually get the myths from. Okay, it's where it's taken from. Okay, you go read any of their myths, you'll actually see that it all is interlinked. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the same gods from all myths and beliefs are actually the same. Anyway, the reason why we're talking about this is because, again, one of the myths, one of the religious beliefs was in the word hell. My question was, where did that come from? It came from the Greek mythology. So in the first Hebrew text, the first edition Hebrew Bible that was ever written, hell never exists. Wasn't even in there. The only word that exists was the word Sheol, which meant death. Okay, so we all die. Everyone dies. Same place, same things. And humans were not happy. There needed to be some form of eternal punishment for people who were not so good. And so they needed to come up with something. And so I kind of think the first thing they came up with was Hades. Now, Hades was the Greek god, and he was the god of the underworld, the god of darkness. And where did he come from? Well, he was also known as Pluto. And the interesting thing is Pluto is the darkness, because it's the planet, it's the furthest away from the sun. In fact, it's so small and takes such a long time. We now consider it a dwarf planet, okay? And Hades, being the god of the underworld, became the original starting of the words hell, okay? And yet, the interesting part is that Hades is actually the god that decides whether you were good or bad. In fact, Egyptians believed that the scale of justice, which is also the tarot card, was the scale of how good is your heart compared to, so is your good outweighing your bad and vice versa? And that's when the judgment came in. But this planet, Pluto, has been in Capricorn, and Capricorn is also very materialistic. Capricorn is, he's the sage, he's the builder, he's the banker, he is the investor, you know, the powers that be of the world. And so Pluto, underworld, along with Capricorn, we've got a whole lot of not so nice shadowy stuff that have been coming up. In fact, Capricorn in tarot is represented by the devil card, also man-made thing. More information, you need to go dig into that, but it's really about your belief systems. You either live in darkness or you live in light. Every decision you make has a consequence as to whether it's in the light or whether it's in the dark, you know. And so heavy cardinal signs have been dealing with a lot of karmic lessons because they had to learn, you know, more of the light and less of the dark. So now that's changing. But in September, so this year it's kind of been in Aquarius. So we're getting a bit of an inkling. That's why everything's falling apart. And it's not falling apart. It's actually falling in alignment. Okay, because the age of Aquarius is humanitarian. Aquarius is they're a catalyst. Aquarians are a catalyst for change. They want us, they want happiness, and they fixed. So fixed signs, you're about to have massive changes happen from about November 19th, okay, in your life. And if you go against it, you're going to battle for another 20 years. So I highly suggest you learn your lessons now. So fixed signs are Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Okay, so if you've got those in your chart, you're about to go through a catalyst now. Okay, so in September, back to September, yes, we're tying up loose ends. Banking systems are coming and crashing. Things that are not in alignment with the humanitarians of the world. It's no longer me investing in my business and I want power and I want money and I want power, money. You're going to be asked, what does actually money mean for you? Are you validating yourself through money? Are you in a career more for validation? Because I want people to be proud of me and I hate my job. I actually hate what I do. It's not in alignment. My gut instinct is I hate being a lawyer because I am representing evil people and I'm fighting for things, but deep down in my heart, I really want to help the underdog. I really want to help, not the underdog, the other people. You know, I want to be more humanitarian. So you're going to be asked in September to really have a look. Your relationships, are you dating people that look good on picture? Well, they're good looking, so they make me feel good. But really, they don't, because they never treat me well. Everyone's had them. Everyone's been with them. Everyone can have them because they you know, you're not one in a million, you're one of a million. Am I dating someone because they have good status, because they look, again, good on picture, but you are left feeling more sad and more depressed? So money validation, how you feel about yourselves, and also a lot of awakening, spiritual awakening. That's why I'm telling you about my spiritual awakening, because for a lot of you, you're going to start having these questions of, I don't know where my belief systems come from. I don't believe in the government anymore. I don't trust the church anymore. I don't trust the police anymore. Where do I even turn to? And you might start digging into your own spiritual beliefs, trying to understand that. Okay, so there's just a lot going on in September, and this will explain to you why you're going through what you're going through. Okay, so now we'll get into all the readings. Don't forget to check out also your moon, your rising, your Venus signs. They are all going to be affecting you in some way or form, and you can do a free astrological chart online. So let's get into it. Taurus, okay, so this is going to be your reading for the month of September. Now, again, this is just a general read. You also need to check out your moon, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, because they will all give you perhaps a message and one that might be more resonating with you as well. Okay, so what is going on for Taurus in the month of, so Taurus, funny enough, you have got Uranus that's going into your planet on the 1st of September. So if you didn't hear at the beginning, there could be a lot of changes where you need to have a look at the validation. Whoa, life force. So this is saying to me, okay, so your life force is really telling me that you've got decisions, and you've got imagination. So there could be a lot of passions for you this month. Just be very aware that you don't want your passions to override anything for you this month. So, don't let it, Aphrodite, she's, that's very much, but sexual passions doesn't have to be, but something that's really rising up. It's fire, feeling of fire in your belly to go after something this month. Your inner child is needing you this month. It's needing you to go outside and play and to have fun. And because there's some kind of decisions that you have to make this month, and you might, be fired up, or you may be getting involved. We'll take a look at a little bit of the love. I don't know. There's something coming for you this month that's quite fired up. So let's have a look at your love life this month. Now, again, take what words resonate for you. If you're not interested in love, then just take the words for your, adjust it to your circumstances. Oh, okay. So there's a reconciliation. So again, this doesn't have to be love. You could be reconciling with old friends, people that you used to hang out with from your childhood, someone you've known since your childhood. I'm really feeling like childhood lovers coming back. Mercury retrograde is over, thank goodness. So, you can see this is someone that you maybe perhaps used to be quite passionate, and this could be a soulmate for some of you. They want you to know that you do deserve love. So whoever this is that's coming in, let your friends help you. It could literally be an old friend that's coming back, someone who's a soulmate. Soulmates can be friends as well. They can be dogs, This is someone you can trust, okay? So it may be a reconciliation with someone you trust, someone who, you lost, it didn't end because they cheated or something like this. This is someone that you... Perhaps maybe they were taken out of your life for, for travel reasons or for other reasons, okay? For others of you, you need to keep an open mind, because maybe something ended with this person because you weren't in alignment with them in the past, and something now you may be perhaps more in alignment. This is a very spiritual month, so many people are spiritually awakening, and you may be going, wow, I'm more awake to my truth, and so now you and this person are more in alignment. So just keep an open mind, especially if they don't look like your ex. And I'm talking about like recent exes, or the person you're dating, or the people that you are with right now. Okay, there's something that you need to open your mind to. This person might be maybe even spiritually awakening you more. There's some kind of past childhood and truth coming up. Right, so I just want to give this a really good shuffle. You've got a bit of conflict about feeling a little bit lonely, or financially you may be struggling, or you're worried about your finances. Okay, don't get stuck in your head this month. This is a month for you to go out and have fun. Go out and be with your friends. Again, you might be reuniting with friends. This could also be a past life. So if you meet anyone this month that you're like, wow, this person just gets me. I just feel, wow, there's something about this person that could be a past life person that you meet this month. There is something that you need to leave behind, okay, this month. So let's get into it. Right, spirit guides, please. Taurus. What is going on for Taurus in the month of September? Taurus, September. So the Eight of Fire did come out reverse. I don't read reversals, especially not in this deck anyway. So the Eight of Fire. So, communication, travel, relocation, something coming in. Okay. Let's see if we can get more. What is the blocks? What is blocking? It's just movement. There's some kind of movement. It's like, something's gaining momentum is what I'm getting here, okay? Maybe your passions are gaining momentum. 10 of air, okay. Something has ended, will be ending, or you just feel like you've hit, rock bottom in some area of your life. You're just like, oh, I just don't know what to do with this anymore. You might have to leave something behind. So there could be anything, you may be dealing with past pain as well. So Taurus, you guys are fixed signs, okay? So this year, anything that's been triggering you, friendships, lovers, career, something that's really triggered you at the core, where you're just done. You're done with these people. You need to make a decision this month, okay, on these people. Do you really want to bring them in? Because you're about to have 20 years in the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is a fixed sign, which means you will be affected too, especially in areas where you've got Aquarius in your chart. You're going to be affected, okay? And you're really needing to look at your life from a different, so movement's going to happen, but what's preventing you from moving forward is some being stabbed in the back. Okay, so you might have fears because the last time I trusted someone, I was stabbed in the back, and so I don't really want to move forward, but there's some kind of decisions, or I don't want a lover. Why would I want love? They just always hurt me. You need to heal that, okay? Because there is a soulmate coming in, and it is a prayer. It's going to lead to happiness. Wow, okay. Your happiness is where you need to focus, Taurus. This is the month where your happiness needs to outshine anything that's gone on. Even if you find out communication, something where someone stabbed you in the back this month, or you have been stabbed in the back, you just need to shine your light, okay? I know that sounds hard when you're feeling really low, because you are lovable. You do deserve to be loved. You are a good person. You may not be one person's cup of tea, but that's fine. Then go drink coffee. That's just, it's about, I am herbal tea. I'm not plain black tea. I am herbal tea. So I am, fruity and juicy and all kinds. I'm not your cup of tea because I'm a different cup, and that's where you need to focus, as you are lovable. You do deserve love. You need to get, involved in your own passion, your own fiery side, Go after that. Follow your yellow brick road, okay? Don't focus on these people that are perhaps talking about or stabbing you in the back, or for any relationships are ending. Again, you do deserve love. Just because that person didn't love you does not mean that no one else is going to love you, okay? What is the past for Taurus? What is ending this month? What is ending this month? So judgment calls, making the bad judgment calls, Taurus. It's time for you to stop making the same choices, okay? You've been asked. Archangel Gabriel is the god of the angel of judgment. He's the angel of recall. He's calling people up to the heavens. So how do you create this heaven on earth? How do you create this? You need to have a look at your judgment. You need to weigh up. If you missed my intro, weighing up, in the Egyptian times, your soul was weighed up as whether you were good or bad. How much of your past is good? How many of the people? It's time for you to make more judgments of the people. Are these people actually good? Or how much of what they do for me? Someone can be good to someone else, but not necessarily good for you. This is not for you to judge people. It's not what I'm saying. They can be good people, but they don't do good things for you, okay? This is the past now. You've got to stop allowing and making bad judgment calls, okay? It's time for you to see pure truth. What is happening with Taurus right now? What are they currently just dealing with just at the moment? Currently dealing with Page of Fire, so more fire. Okay, so what I'm getting is you are learning something new. Again, your life force is really cracking in this month. You're going to be feeling really passionate in the month of September. So you may be learning some kind of new passion project, or there's a new love, or you're reconnecting with an old soulmate, someone you knew from your childhood or many years ago. I'm talking about 10, 20 years ago, perhaps. Maybe you're reconnecting with them. There's this flirting going on, and, there's a lot of love juices going on this month, okay? For others, it's somewhere in your, there's something, you got a feather in your cap about something, okay? And spirit guides are saying, if it makes you happy, look into it. Don't just, this could, maybe you want to go color in, or maybe you want to create something, or maybe you've got some kind of hobby you can make a business from. There's something about learning about what are you passionate about, having an inkling as to what you want to do with your life, and moving forward. As long as you're following your yellow brick road, the sun, the path towards the sun, you've got beautiful light, illumination, God energy, you've got beautiful flowers all surrounding you. You are ruled. Your ruler is Venus, and in a positive light, Venus is very much, she's abundant, she's beautiful. You share the same one as Libra. 10 of Fire. Okay, there's definitely an ending. 1010 is going to be very relevant for you, Taurus, because, and it's literally just been 10:10 on the clock. So 10:10, seeing 10:10 everywhere. This is a sign from the angels that it's time for you to burn some old contracts, okay? These contracts you can see she's burning, she's getting rid of. These are people that are weighing you down. Their energy, there just being in your life. Just be honest with yourself, okay? It's time for you to end. People who stab you in the back, people who are gossiping about you, people who really just hurt you all the time. It's time to just burn these contracts, okay? You don't have to be in these people's lives. Even with your family, I don't know why we have this sense of shame if we just don't want to be in a certain family member's life. You know, you don't have to be rude. You just don't have to attend the parties. Make your excuse, make your exit. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't put yourself in circumstances that are just not good for you, especially if people are always judging you and they're not actually being good for you, okay? So again, this is a time for endings. It's a time to release anything in your life that is not in alignment with your path, okay? Where's your power this month? Where is Taurus's power this month? Too many. It was the Five of Wands, which is, again, it's about, you know, connecting yourself and not giving in, having the strength to not give in to negative mindsets or conflict, you know, stick to your truth. So let me try that again. One card, please, Spirit Guides. Where is Taurus's power? Where's their strength or power in this month? Page of Water. So there's a lot of learning this month. And I kind of feel like with you, maybe learn. Okay, so I have to say this, you might have someone come from the past and apologize. I just have to say that. But again, there could be some kind of creative hobby. Maybe there's an artist within you. You've always wanted to do art. This is a good sign. But I'm really feeling like learning about your emotions, learning about maybe you want to take your emotions and take them into a more of a creative, artistic way. So maybe you need to listen more to music to help you with your emotions, or maybe you want to learn how to paint to help you with your emotions. There's something about learning about your emotions or learning how to guide your emotions more. Be more in tune with your emotions. You know, the artist is very intuitive. You know, they know what they want to do, and they're free flowing. You know, your emotions are very important here. Okay, again, there could be flirting, feeling like a little girl or little boy all over again with some kind of life force that makes you feel really giggly and girly like, or really, you know, young. Exciting butterflies is what I'm getting, okay? And that's okay. That's where you should be. Your inner child is really important for you. And I think that other card was imagination and inner child. Wow, love it when this all comes together. Your intuition is it's the most powerful thing. When your intuition is in alignment with you, you will not. Your inner secrets, you might, again, there could be some things revealed to you this month, you know, some secrets that may be revealed. And it's something I think your gut instinct always knew, you just needed. You know what? That's fine. Your intuition is there to guide you. It's not there to take you anywhere else, but to help you. And again, if you're in alignment with your emotions and your intuition, you'll make the better decisions. Okay, you'll make the correct judgment call. Okay, and again, we did have that imagination. So there's really a good month for you to, you know, even if you say, well, I can't paint, I can't cook, I can't bake, I can't garden. That's fine. There's many. Play music. Take a coloring book, an adult coloring book, you know, take up some kind of art or hobby or craft. Just helps the mind ease up so that intuition can flow and ideas can come in and you can make the correct judgment calls or the correct decisions. So if you take all the advice, if you understand everything I've told you, because again, 1414, important, if you can ignore me, then this outcome doesn't happen. But what is the possible outcome for you? The Two of Air. Yeah, okay, so it's a decision that has to be made. You have to make this decision. So you're kind of going to be stagnant until you make this choice, until you make this decision. You just have to take the blindfolds off and you need to do it. So I'm going to do a bit of clarification. I think I want to clarify that the Two of Air really, because what is this decision? Wow. So it's oh my God, look at this person from the past. Again, this could even be for some of you. Okay, just listen to me. You could have a past dream that is now time for you to decide to go ahead with. Maybe you've lost your job and you don't know what you're meant to be doing. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Could be a past life gift, or it could be a past dream that you, you know, I always wanted to be a ballerina and then people told me I'm too big and, well, maybe you need to relook at it. Or I've always wanted to be a gardener. More yellow flowers. Yellow flowers are really a good sign for you. Definitely a positive sign. You're seeing yellow flowers. This is angels giving you signs and you're in the right path. So yeah, I've always wanted to be, I don't know, whatever it is that you wanted to do, something to do with your childhood. This may be a time to relook at it. Something with the past. Again, you could have reconnecting with maybe even old family members, people you haven't seen, cousins or, aunties or uncles from somewhere, they might be coming in the month of September and you're reconnecting, okay? Something about the past is going to be relevant for you. And it might help you make this decision. And it could be, so someone from your past wants to come in and they want to return and they want to reconcile with you. They want to work with you. Or someone might come in and they recognize you and say, hey, you know what? You were really great when you were a child. They're doing blah, 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 blah. You should do that again. Okay. There's some kind of recognition, some kind of teamwork, some kind of collaboration. Okay. And it might mean you need to now make a decision. Maybe you've got two lovers. Maybe you've got a current lover and you're like, yeah, this person's just not for me. We're not on the same page. This person just hurts me all the time. I just feel stabbed in the back by this person all the time. And then you've got a new lover. And now you're like, well, this person wants to offer me a lot. Who do I choose? Okay. What else? Just anything else you want to clarify about this whole reading. Please just give me anything you want to clarify, Spirit, please. What does Taurus need to, well, that's your card, okay, the Empress. So this is, well, it's not the Taurus card, it's the Empress, and she rules both, as I said, both Taurus and Libra. But this is really a card of abundance. It's a card of knowledge. She's got all the stars. She's crowned. You've been crowned. A new beginning. This is about motherhood. This is about giving birth. You could be giving birth to new things in your life. You could be pregnant for some of you as well. This is, motherhood may be more important to you. So therefore you have to burn contracts with other people who are not aligned with you. You've got to become a mother. That's where your love and all your energy needs to be anyway. So you need to get rid of, and again, there's a sense of guilt, the sense of longing, a sense of spilt milk with someone, okay? You need to let that go, okay? This is someone who never really made you feel good, or this is someone, or a situation, maybe in the past you were stabbed in the back, you lost your job, or you lost money. That was the past, okay? You need to be looking forward. The Empress is about going after my own business or something else that you can do. And again, I kind of feel like someone from your past is really going to help you. It could be via, family members to childhood friends to childhood lovers. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the wish fulfillment, which is very positive. So again, whatever's going on, whatever's ending, it is about birthing a new beginning, something that's going to bring happiness, something that's in alignment with a wish come true. Okay, you do deserve this situation. Okay, you are calling in your passions, you are calling in a soulmate, you are calling in a wish. But unfortunately, because we've got all this going on, we've got fixed signs are going to start being, in alignment with the Aquarius energy, especially if you've got a lot of Aquarius in your chart. You have to end some burdens, people that are weighing you down, people that are not good for you, because the Empress knows. The Empress only dates the Emperor, okay? She does not date a page, okay? She doesn't date someone that's less than her. An Empress only aligns herself with people who are in alignment with her wishes, her values, and how you want. If you are pregnant, you're going to be a mother. Do you want certain people around your child? What kind of influences do you want for your children? Because they follow what they see and what they know, not what you tell them. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And again, yeah, it's all best. Change, you can't run away from this change. It's going to be forced upon you. So the quicker you become in alignment with it and with your truth and with your happiness in your yellow brick road, the quicker you will be on your way to happiness and to your wishes being fulfilled. Thank you and goodbye.